Hello students, welcome to Evershine Coaching Center. Myself Faisal Sir here. Today we are going to discuss the problems based on the chapter Surface Areas and Volumes. Okay, so please children, do not miss out any of these because all problems are very important for examination point of view. Now I am going to discuss the questions which carries 2 to 3 marks. Okay, let's begin. In this problem, we can see here what is the given problem. A metallic sphere of radius 9 cm is melted. A metallic sphere of radius 9 cm is melted. Are you getting, children? This is 9 cm of sphere. Metallic sphere of radius 9 cm is melted and recast into the shape of a radius 6 cm. Find the height of the cylinder. Now we can see here this problem is related to conversion of one solid into the another form. Conversion of one form to another form. Whenever you get the questions based on the topic converting one solid from one form to another form, let you get any question based on the topic converting of one solid from one form to another form, please use the formula volume. Use volume formula. We are equating the volume formula for both the sides. Is this clear? This is the hint you should remember. Whenever you have given the question that convert the solid, first solid it's in the form of a sphere. Now we are changing to the shape of cylinder. It means before and after we can see there are so many changes are there, right? So what we should write here, very simple, volume of sphere, how much volume is there in the sphere is equals to volume of cylinder. First we had a sphere, I have melted, and same material I am using, total same material I am using to make another shape. One shape I am changing to another shape. So now here what he has given, sphere. So what are the details he has given regarding sphere? He has given radius as 9 cm of foam sphere. Next what he has given, cylinder. So what is the radius of cylinder? 6 cm. This is the radius, right? So what is the formula to find volume of sphere? Already we have discussed in our first video, right? Volume, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube is equals to cylinder pi r square h. Pi r square h. Now what is common both the sides? We can see here, that is here also we have pi, here also we have pi. But this r of sphere, this r is of cylinder. These both are not one in the same. This is the radius of sphere and this is the radius of cylinder. Is this clear? You should not forget it. Done. So now what are the values are left out? 4 by 3 into, what is the radius of sphere? 9 cube. 9 cube means 9 into 9 into 9. Try to write as simplest as possible. Okay, 9 cube. R square, radius of cylinder is 6 into 6 into height of cylinder. That is what we need to find. Height of cylinder only we should find. Height of cylinder only we need to find. Now just try to keep this h in the same place. Rest of the values shift to the other side. So what happens? 4 into 9 into 9 into 9 divided by 3 into 6 into 6 is equals to h. I have kept 6 into 6 as it is, h as it is, and rest of the terms I have taken to the LHS side. So now what we can see here, 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9, right? Then next again 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. Again here also we can see 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, correct? Anything else we can see here? Yes, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. We can see all the denominators are 1 1 and here 2 is there, right?
again these two ones are and these two ones are. We can see all the denominators are 1. So just you multiply the numerator. So what is left out in numerator? 9 and one more is 3. These are the two terms which are left out, right? Here 9 and here is 3. These are the two terms, right? So h is equals to 9 3 is a 27. So what is the SI unit? Centimeters. So height of the cylinder is, therefore height of the cylinder, you have to write the comment in the last step. Height of the cylinder is equals to 27 centimeters. Okay, this is the way the questions can be asked. Okay, I hope you have understood this problem. Let me solve the next problem. The next question, number 2, we can see here the radii of the radius. Okay, the radii of two circular ends of a frustum of a cone shaped dustbin. Frustum of a cone dustbin are 15 centimeter and 8 centimeter, and its depth is 63 centimeter. Find the volume of the dustbin. Find the volume of the dustbin. First write the data. The radii of two ends of a frustum cone shaped dustbin. So who is bigger? 15 centimeters. So can we write capital R or R1? Both are one and the same. So R1 is equals to 15 centimeter and R2 is equals to 8 centimeter. So he has given two radiuses of frustum, right? Whose depth is 63 centimeter. Depth is nothing but height. What is that? 63 centimeter. And here is asking us to find the volume of the dustbin. We can see here the given figure is like this. So this is the dustbin which is in the shape of frustum of a cone, right? Okay, so this is R1 and here to here it is R2 and this is the depth which is height h. Now he is asking us to find volume of dustbin. What is the shape of dustbin? It is frustum. I don't know the formula of frustum. So what we can do is very simple. Do you know the formula of cone? Volume of cone? Yes, we know. So what is the formula to find volume of cone? That is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Correct? So same thing we should write here. So volume of frustum of a cone is equals to 1 by 3 into pi into r square. 1 by 3 into pi into r square. R square can be written as r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 into r2 into h. So this is the formula. This is the formula to find the volume of frustum of a cone. Done? Yes. 1 by 3 into pi 22 by 7. Right? Open the bracket. R1 square. What is R1? 15. 15 square plus R2 8 square plus R1 into R2 15 into 8 into 63 into 63. Is there any terms are getting cancelable? No, it is not getting cancelled. So keep it as it is into R1 square 15 square 15 15s are 225 8 square 64 plus, if you don't know the table, so please you can put the working column here and you can do the working. Okay, I am going to erase this now. If you doesn't know 15 square, please do it. If you want, I am going to show you. 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5, 5 plus 2 7, 1 5s are 1 1s are 5, 7 plus 5 12, 225. That is what we have written here. So 15 square is 225. Okay. 8 square, 8 8s are 64 plus 15 8s are, if you don't know, you can do the working here. 5 8s are 40, 8 1s are 8, 8 plus 4 12, that is 120. 15 8s are 120 into 63. Okay, that's 1 by 3 into 22 by 7, 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into, now what are the terms we should add? 225 plus 64 plus 120, right? 5 plus 4 9, 6 plus 2 8, 8 plus 2 10, 3 plus 1 4, that is 409, right? It is 409 into 63 into 63. Okay, is the any terms are getting cancelable?
it will get cancelled? Yes. Which are the terms? 7 and 63. 7 ones are 7. 7 nines are 63. 3 ones are 3. 3 threes are 9. Right? So now what are the terms are left out? 2 into 409 into 3. 2 into 409 into 3. If you are going to multiply, what is the answer? 26,994. So this is the volume of frustum. Volume means centimeter cube. So what is the volume of frustum? So the volume of frustum is 26,994 centimeter cube. I hope you have understood this problem. Let me solve the next problem. Next question. Curved surface area of a right circular cone is 4070 cm square and its slant height is 37 cm. Find the radius of the base of the cone. Okay. So what he has given? He has given the curved surface area of cone of circular cone. How much it is? 4070 cm square. Centimeter square means area. Okay. And slant height 37 cm. And he is asking us to find the radius of cone. Okay. Fine. So what is the curved surface area of cone? 4070 centimeter square. Slant height is L, that is 37 centimeter, and is asking us to find the radius of the cone. Okay, he has given curved surface area. That means we have to use curved surface area formula. So what is the curved surface area of cone formula? That is, I hope you remember, pi r L. Curved surface area or lateral surface area of cone is pi r L. So please highlight the formula. So what is the curved surface area is given? 4070, right? 4070 is equals to pi 22 by 7. Radius we don't know. Slant height, that is 37. So just try to keep r same side, rest of the term shift to the other side. 4070 into 7 divided by 22 into 37, that is equals to r. Now only the thing is, we want to cancel the terms. Here 4070 into 7 divided by 22 into 37. Let me cancel. 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. 0, okay, 2 threes are 6, again this 0 as it is, right? Then again can we cancel this? Yes. Shall we try? 11 ones are 11, 11 ones are 11, okay. Is it confused? Is it confusing? No? Yes, we have to do a calculation like this. If not, directly also we can cancel. If you are getting confusion, directly also you can cancel. And one more thing I just want to tell you, see how it looks. When you are cancelling these terms, cancel, 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 almost this main page is getting disturbed, right? So what we should do, we should not cancel any terms here. Okay, please remember, if you want to see your page very neat, so what you should do is just put the working column, right? What are the terms you want to cancel in the right hand side? We can see split the terms and write. So it will be easy for you. Into 7 divided by 22 into 37. Okay. Now you can cancel here. Whatever the answer you get here, same answer you just write here in one word. That's it. See, your main page should look very neat. There only you're scratching, cancelling, again you're rewriting. It looks odd. That is the reason. If you want to keep your answer very neat and tidy, do the working in the right hand side and put your answer on the main sheet. Okay. 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 0, 2 threes are 6, remainder 1, 2 fives are 10, right? Again 11 ones are 11, 11 ones are 11, remainder 9, 93. 11 8s are 88. 11 8s are 88. 93 minus 88, 5, 55. 11 5s are 55. 37 1s are 37. 37 5s are 185. Now what is left out? We can see 5 and 7. That's nothing but 5 7. So left out terms are 5 into 7. 5 7s are 35 centimeters. But last comment we have to write. What is the last comment we should write here? Therefore, radius of cone is equals to or is 35 centimeters. This is the end of question number 3. Now let's solve the next problem. This problem, question. The circumference of the circular base of a right cylindrical vessel is 132 cm and its height is 25 cm. Calculate the maximum quantity of water it can hold. So what is the data? Circumference of cone of right cylindrical vessel is 132 cm. It means circumference is 132 cm and height is 25 cm. Now what we want to calculate? Maximum quantity of water it can hold. How much quantity of water we can store in that? It means we need to find volume. We need to find volume. How much water we can store into that? Okay, that is nothing but volume. Let's solve. What he has given? Circumference. Right? So what is the circumference formula, children? That's nothing but 2 pi. Circumference means 2 pi r. So how much is circumference? 132 centimeter means 2 pi r. Circumference, let me write like this. Circumference is equals to 132 centimeter. Circumference, okay. First we are writing data, later we just split that. Height is 25 centimeters. What we should calculate? Maximum quantity of water it can hold. It means we need to find the volume. We need to find volume. He has given circumference, that is 2 pi r is equals to 132, right? So 2 into pi is 22 by 7 into r, okay, is equals to 132. We keep r as it is because from this unknown is r. 132 into 7 divided by 2 into 22. That's nothing but, let me do the calculation here. 132 into 7 divided by 2 into 22. Right? 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12, remainder 1, 2 6s are 12, 2 1s are 2 1s are 2 3s are 2 3s are 11 1s are 11 3s are 21 centimeters. So what is the radius? 21 centimeters. Now what we want to find? We want to find volume of whom? Of cylindrical vessel means cylinder. We want to find the volume of whom? Cylinder. So what is the formula to find the volume of cylindrical vessel? That's nothing but volume of cylinder. So volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Pi r square h. Done. You just substitute the values. That's it. Very simple. So is equals to pi is 22 by 7 into radius is 21 because it is square. So 21 into 21 into height. What is the height he has given? Can we see what is the height? 25 centimeter, right? So height is 25. Now 7 1s are 7, 7 3s are 21. Now what we should do? We need to multiply 22 into 3. 22 into 3 is 66 into 21 into 25. If you are going to multiply all the values, then the answer is 34,650. It is volume, right? So it is centimeter cube. So this is nothing but volume. But how much water it can hold? It can hold the water. How much quantity of water it can hold? It can hold the water of 34,650 centimeter cube or 34,650 centimeter cube of water it can hold. It can hold the water of 34,650 centimeter cube. I hope you have understood this problem. Let's try the next problem. We can see here the next problem, question number 5. A solid metallic right circular cone is of height 20 centimeter and its base radius is 5 centimeter. This cone is melted and recast into a solid sphere. Find the radius of the sphere. Okay. Here what is the question? A solid right circular cone. We have a cone. What is the height of cone? 20 centimeter. What is the radius of cone? 5 centimeter. Now what we are doing? This cone is melted. Can you see here? We are melting the cone, means we are changing the shape. We are changing the shape. Cone is melted and recast into a solid sphere. It means cone is converting into solid. It means what we have to use? Volume. I told you in the beginning problem. And we should find the radius of the sphere. It's very easy. Very simple problem. Okay. A solid right circular cone of height. Let me write the cone properties. What is the height of cone? 20 centimeter. Radius is 5 centimeters. Radius is 5 centimeters. Next cone is melted, recast into sphere. We are changing that into sphere and we have to find the radius of sphere. Radius of sphere. So first, can we write like this? Volume of cone. We are changing that into the form of वॉल्यूम ऑफ स्पीयर। बेटा समझ में आ रहा है? जो वॉल्यूम है कोन का उसको हम स्पीयर में कन्वर्ट करें। कोन को अगर से स्पीयर में कन्वर्ट कर रही, इट मींस जो भी शेप है दूसरे शेप में अगर से कन्वर्ट करना हो तो ऐसे अगर से हमारे को प्रॉब्लम दिख रहे हैं तो हमारे को क्या यूज करना है? वॉल्यूम फार्मूला। सो व्हाट इज द फार्मूला टू फाइंड वॉल्यूम ऑफ कोन? 1/3 by r square h. What is volume of sphere? 4/3 by r cube. Very easy problem. We can see both the sides. What is common? Denominator 3, denominator 3. It is common. Pi and pi. It is common, right? So now what is left out? Radius. What is the radius of cone is given? 5 centimeter. So shall we write here 5? That is r square. So 5 into 5. Height is 20 is equals to 4r cube. Now what we do? 5 into 5. Try to write in the reduced form itself. Don't multiply. Okay. Divided by 4 is equals to r cube. If we get simple calculation, we can do there only. If we have got maximum calculation, then try to write the working column and you can substitute. Okay. 4 1s are 4. 4 5s are 20. 5 5s are 25. 25 5s are 125. So r cube is equals to 125. So cube comes to the RHS side, it becomes cube root. Cube root of 125. So what is the cube root of 125? That is 5. 5 if we are going to multiply 3 times, it becomes 125. So r is equals to 5 centimeter. Therefore, radius of cone sphere. Radius of sphere is equals to 5 centimeters. I hope you have understood this problem. Okay. The next question is, the radii of two right circular cylinders are in the ratio 2:3 and the ratio of their curved surface areas is 5:6. Find the ratio of their heights. Observe students, what is the given question? The radii means radius of home cylinders. They are in the ratio 2:3. So radiuses are in the ratio, the radii are in the ratio 2:3. And next what is given? One more thing, the ratio of their curved surface areas is 5:6. Again, their curved surface areas is also in the ratio 5:6. Both are cylinders only. Now we should find the ratio of their heights. Even we have to find the height also in terms of their ratios. First let me write the data. Because both belongs to cylinders, we don't have any kind of issue. Okay. The radius means r1 by r2. He has given that ratio, right? Yeah. R1 is to R2, that is 2:3. The ratio of their two radii are 2:3. And the ratio of their curved surface areas. So I will write curved surface area as C. Okay, so C1 is to C2, that is 5 is to 6. Now we should find H1 is to H2. We should find H1 is to H2. Okay, fine. So R1 is to R2, that is nothing but R1 by R2, that is 2 by 3. So we have done R1 by R2. Done. Now after that, what is given? Case 1, we have done R1 by R2. If you want, you can make it as equation 1. Okay. Now curved surface area. What is the formula to find curved surface area of cylinder? That is 2 pi RH. Okay, 2 pi RH divided by 2 pi RH. But which? This is R1, this is R2, this is H1, this is H2. Okay, they are in the ratio of 5 by 6. That is 5 is to 6. Now what we can do here? We can observe one thing. This 2 pi get cancelled, right? Now R1 by R2 is how much according as per equation 1, that is 2 by 3 into H1 by H2 is equals to 5 by 6. I am going to keep H1 by H2 as it is, 5 by 6 into 3 by 2. So what happens? H1 by H2 is equals to 5 3s are 15, 6 2s are 12. Okay, 6 2s are 12. If you want, you can cancel also here, right? 3 1s are 3 2s are. What happens? 5 1s are 5, 2 2s are 4. If you want, you can cancel it. 5 1s are 5, 2 2s are 4. That is 5 by 4. 5 by 4 is it cancelable? No. Keep it in fraction. So therefore, H1 is to H2 is equals to 5 is to 4. So therefore, what is the answer? The ratio of their heights, is equals to 5 is to 4. I hope you have understood this problem, how to solve this type of sums. Okay. The next question is, solid metallic sphere is 10 cm. It is melted and recast into small cones of height 10 cm and base radius 5 cm. Find the number of small cones formed. Done. Observe here. What is the question? Radius of whom? Metallic sphere. How much? 10 cm. We are melting and recast. Very important. Means again volume. Okay. Into small cones. We are converting them into small cones of height 10 cm and base radius 5 cm. Here something different he is asking. Can you see this? He is asking us to find the number of small cones formed. Means how many number of cones are formed. That actually we need to find. No problem. Let me see. What is the question? Radius he has given, right? Sphere. So let me write the details regarding sphere. So what is the radius of sphere? 10 centimeters. Next, we are recasting into small cone, right? Now we are writing the properties of cone. So what is the height of cone? 10 centimeter. What is the base radius? 5 centimeter. We should find how many number of cones can be formed. N number of cones, right? So first what we do here, we write like this: volume of sphere is equals to volume of cone. So what is volume of sphere? 4 by 3 pi r cube, right? What is volume of cone? 1 by 3 pi r square h. See, so interesting, right? This problem, yes or no? Yeah. Now observe here. So what is common both the sides? Here also 3, here also 3. It get cancelled. Pi get cancelled. But radius, both radiuses are different, right? So what is left out now? 4 is left out into r cube. R of whom? R is of sphere, right? So what is the radius of sphere? That is 10 centimeter. So that is 10 into 10 into 10. That is equals to, what is the radius of cone? Can you see a cone? What is the radius of cone? Radius is 5 centimeter. That is 5 into 5 into height, that is 10 centimeter into 10. But sir, what we want to solve? We have to find the number of cones, right? So extra what we should do here is we should write n. What we should write here? we have to find cone, right? So that is n into which one we need to find number of cones. So n number of cones are there here. N number of cones we are making. That n only we need to find. So into n. This one word we have to add extra. That's it. N number of cones. It means this is nothing but n number of cones we are going to fill. So this is cones. N number of cones. So we get n. Find the value of n. That's nothing but number of cones. N number of cones. So we are going to keep n as it is. So what we do now? 4 into 10 into 10 into 10 divided by 5 into 5 into 10, that is equals to n. N, right? This 10 get cancels. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So n is equals to 4 into 2 into 2. That's nothing but n equals 4 twos are 8, 8 twos are 16. So how many cones are formed? Therefore, 16 number of cones. 16 number of cones are formed. We are going to form 16 number of cones. Get it out? Thank you. You can see here the next question. Find the volume of a right circular cylinder. We have to find the volume of right circular cylinder whose base area is okay, is how much? 154 square centimeter and height is 10 centimeter. Let me take the question. Data, volume of cylinder whose base area is 154 square centimeter. See the word here, square. Can you see the word here, square? Right? It's nothing but 154 centimeter square. For whom we get square? Only for area, right? Whose base area he has given. Okay, that's nothing but whose base area is how much? 154 centimeter and height is 10 centimeters. Here, one thing we can notice, what he has given, it is a cylinder. Yes, this is the cylinder whose base area. So this is the base area. Can you see here the hatching part? This is the base area. We know that this area is nothing but, it is in the shape of a circle. That's nothing but area of circle. That is pi r square. It means which area is given? This area only is given. What is this area? 154 square centimeter. So what we can do here first, in the beginning, we can take this area. This area, base area is 154. That's nothing but pi r square is equals to 154. It's in the shape of a circle. So what is the area of circle? Pi r square. Understood? Now what we can do here, pi value is 22 by 7, radius we doesn't know, is equals to 154. Next, r square is equals to 154 into 7 divided by 22. We are going to find r. Okay. So which one is cancelable? We can cancel this, right? 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 7s are 14, remainder 1, 2 7s are 14, 11 ones are 11 7s are. So r square is equals to 7 7s are, you can see here 1 7 and here 1 7, 2 7s are left out, 7 7s are 49. So r is equals to root of 49. So what is square root of 49? That is r is equals to plus or minus 7. So we take consider positive. So radius is 7 centimeter. We got radius. Now what we should find actually? We should find the volume. Correct? So what is the volume of cylinder? Pi r square h. So this is the formula to find volume. Done? Okay. Pi value is 22 by 7. Radius is how much? 7 into 7. Height is 10 centimeters. This 7 get cancels. 22 into 7 tens are 70. That's nothing but 22 into 70. That's nothing but 1540 centimeter cube. This is volume. Sometimes we also write this as 1540 cc, means cubic centimeter. Even we write as cc also for centimeter cube. Okay. I hope you have understood this problem. In this problem, we can see here, what is the question? The radius of cone is 7 cm and its slant height is 10 cm. Calculate the curved surface area of the cone. Done. What is given? Radius of cone is 7 cm. Slant height is 10 cm. What we want to find? Curved surface area of cone. We should find the curved surface area of the cone. First let me write the data. So what is the radius of cone? 7 cm. Slant height means L, that is 10 cm. We should find curved surface area of cone, right? Now we can see this is the shape of a cone. Yes, this is what? The shape of a cone. It's a right circular cone, right? Yeah. Now let me say this is O and this is A and this is B. Okay. What he has given? Radius. So radius is 7 cm. Slant height is 10 cm. Slant height is 10 centimeters. AB is 10, OB is 7. We should find curved surface area of cone. So what is the formula to find curved surface area of cone? The curved surface area of cone is pi r L. Pi r L. That's nothing but what is the value of pi? 22 by 7. What is radius? 7. What is slant height? 10. This 7 get cancelled. 22 into 10 is 220 centimeter square. So therefore the curved surface area is 220 centimeter square. The curved surface area is 220 centimeter square. I hope you have enjoyed this problem. Now children, one more option. In case find the curved surface area of cone, okay, well and good. If they would have asked you to find the height of the cone, that means if he is asking us to find this example, then what we should do? How to find height of the cone? Yes, can you tell me how to find height of the cone? See here, what is the curved surface area of cone formula? Pi r L. Then what is total surface area? That's also pi r into r plus L. Here also we are not getting. Then it means what he will do, he will give volume. Okay, because in volume we have 1 by 3 pi r square h. It means one thing, in that case what they will do, they will give volume and then they will ask you to find h. And then they will ask you to find h. They will give volume, understood? They will give the value of the volume and then they will ask you to find h. In case same data they have given, data is same, radius is 7, slant height is 10 and they are asking you to find h. So what you should do, you have to apply Pythagoras. What you should do, you should apply Pythagoras. Example, AB square is equals to OA square plus OB square. Pythagoras. Can you remember? Yeah. We are using Pythagoras theorem. Square on the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares on the other two sides. Hypotenuse is AB, is square is equals to OA square plus OB square. Next, what is AB square? 10 square. OA, we doesn't know, that is h square. OB, 7 square. 10 square, 100 is equals to h square plus 7 square is 49. 100 minus 49 is equals to h square. H square is equals to 100 minus 49. How much? This 51. So h is equals to root of 51. But there is no root for this. No need to worry, but they will give the values so that you will get h value. Root value you will get. Don't worry. So by using that condition only they will give you. No need to worry. So what if they give root 51? How to substitute here? If it is not coming, you can substitute as it is. There is no doubt. But usually they won't give like this. Suppose, example, you may get the value of h as root 49. Assume. So what is h? H is 7. Then h will be 7. Did you understood? So I mean, in case if in the same problem, if they have given volume and if they are asking you to find h, even we can do in this method also. Okay, now no need to get confused, but just you remember, out of 3 values, any one value is missing means you have to apply Pythagoras. Apply Pythagoras so that you will get the solution. Okay, 2 values are known, another 1 value is unknown. Usually that type of sums you can find in frustum of a cone. In that maximum we will be using Pythagoras. Okay, so according to this problem, 220 centimeters square is the answer. I hope you have understood this problem. Yes, children. The next problem here, calculate the volume of a right circular cylinder whose radius is 7 cm and height is 10 cm. We should find the volume of cylinder whose radius is 7 cm and height is 10 cm. So let me write the data. We should find the volume of a cylinder whose radius is 7 cm and height is 10 centimeters. So what is the formula to find the volume of cylinder? That is pi r square h. Done. Is equals to pi is 22 by 7. Radius is 7 but r square, so 7 into 7 into h is 10. 7 get cancelled. That is 22 into 7 10 plus 7. That's nothing but 22 into 70. 7 2s are 14 plus 1 5. That is 1540. 1540 centimeter cube. Already we have done this type of problem, right? Yes. So volume is 1540 centimeter cube or cc. Thank you. Look at this question, children. A solid hemisphere of wax of radius 12 cm is melted and made into cylinder of its base radius 6 cm. Calculate the height of the cylinder. So let me write the data. This problem is related to hemisphere of wax of radius 12 cm. Don't think what is wax, what is curtain, these those things. It is not required. Just to see the main contents. Okay. Hemisphere. We are melting. Yes. Means we are changing the shape from one shape to another shape. That means what? Volume, right? And made into a cylinder. We are changing the shape and the radius is 6 cm. We have to calculate the height of the cylinder. Let's solve. So we have two data here. One is hemisphere. So what is the radius of hemisphere? 12 cm. We are melting that and we are changing that into the shape of cylinder. So what is the radius? 6 cm. And next, what is the height? That only we need to find. Right? We know that volume of hemisphere is equals to volume of cylinder. So what is the formula to find volume of hemisphere? 2 by 3 pi r cube. Volume of cylinder pi r square h. So what is common both the sides? Pi get cancelled. That's it. Yeah. Now what we can do? 2 by 3 we keep as it is. What is volume of radius of hemisphere? 12. 12 into 12 into 12. 3 times. Into radius of cylinder 6. R square, so 6 into 6 into h as it is. Now what we can do? 2 into 12 into 12 into 12. Done. Whole divided by 3 into 6 into 6. That is equals to h. We are keeping h as it is. Now what happens? 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. So what is left out? H is equals to 2 into 4 into 2 into 2. That's nothing but 2 4s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. H equals 32 centimeters. So what is our final answer? Therefore, height of cylinder is equals to 32 centimeters. Height of cylinder equals 2 4s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. This is one form. If not, you can multiply it like this: 2 4 into 2 into 2. 2 4s are 8, 8 2s are 16. Okay, 16 8s are 2 2s are 4. Okay, 8 4s are 32. Understood? Yes. I hope you have enjoyed this problem. Let me solve this problem, children. Here the question is, the curved surface area of a right circular cylinder of height 7 cm is 88 square centimeter. Find the radius of the base of the cylinder. What is given? Curved surface area. Okay, area means square centimeters, right? So it is 88 square centimeter. And whose height is 7 cm and is asking us to find the radius of the base of the cylinder. So what is given? Curved surface area is given as 88 square centimeter, that is centimeter square. Height is 7 cm and we need to find the radius. So what is the formula to find chord surface area of cylinder? That is 2 pi RH. Lateral surface area or chord surface area, both are same, right? Yes. Chord surface area is 88. 2 into 22 by 7. So radius we doesn't know. Keep it as it is. Height is 7. This 7 get cancels. Like 88. Okay. Divided by 2 into 22 is equals to R. 11 2s are 22, 11 8s are 88. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So R is equals to 2 centimeters. Therefore, radius of the cylinder or radius of the base of the cylinder is equals to 2 centimeters. Right? You understood the calculation? This is 88, 2 into 22, right? If you want, you can do 11 2s are 22, 11 8s are 88. It's done. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. Then 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Even if you want, you can do the calculation in this method also. Is this clear? I hope you have understood this problem. Look at this question, students. What is the question here? The radius and height of a cone are 14 cm and 27 cm respectively. Find its volume. Simple problem. Radius and height of a cone are 14 cm, 27 cm. So radius is 14 and height is 27. Right? We should find the volume. So what is the radius of cone? Radius is 14 cm and height of cone is 27 cm. We should find volume, right? Yes. So what is the volume of cone formula? 1 by 3 pi r square h. That's nothing but 1 by 3 into 22 by 7. Radius is 14 r square. So 14 into 14. H is 27. Done. So which tables it goes? Shall we try? 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14, 3 1s are 3, 3 9s are 27. Done. So what is left out? 22 into 2 into 14 into 9. 22 2s are 44 into 14 into 9. So the final answer is, we are going to multiply this, 5544. This is the volume of cone, centimeter cube. Volume of cone is 5544 centimeter cube. Is this clear? So these are the different types of problems which I have done. Similarly, I am not saying exactly these problems. Similarly, you will be getting the questions. Okay, I have done, maybe directly they will give values, directly put the formula, substitute the values, you can find the answer. If not, sometimes they may change the values, like melting, recasting, changing the shape from one form to another form. These type of problems, basic problems, you are going to get for 2 marks. In case if you are going to get a question on 2 marks, then these are the possible ways through which you can expect the questions in your final board exam. I hope you all have enjoyed this lesson of chapter surface areas in volumes, or it is also called as mensuration. This is clear. I hope there is no doubts till now. Until unless you can't solve the 1 mark questions and these 2 mark questions, you cannot solve 3, 4, 5 mark carry questions. In my next video, I am going to upload the questions which carries 3 marks or more than 3 marks. Okay. Till then, goodbye. Bye bye. Do well. Best of luck, but still don't forget to comment, subscribe, like and share this video, and try to intimate. Still I am seeing that most of you are not trying to intimate these concepts to your other friends. So please share this. Let everyone can use this opportunity. Okay. Thank you, and watch this full video. Okay. This is clear, and even the next video. If you have forwarded, if you have increased the speed and you have tried, still don't do that. Solve each and every problem, understand and practice from your end. This is what it's required. God bless you. Thank you. Bye bye.